What's going on, guys? Welcome to part 5 of my DIY wide body kit. Now in this video there's a couple things that I want to take care of. So in the last video I added some foam to the fenders. I filled some of the gaps, some of the holes. I even added some foam to a diffuser that I'm building for the car. So what I want to do in this video is, first of all, I want to sand all the fenders down and make sure that they get back to being smooth like they were. The next thing I want to do is, in the morning I'll remove the diffuser that I started, and then that way I can shape it down when it's off the car. The next thing I need to do is I need to remove all the fenders, the pieces for the rear bumper. The diffuser will already be off, so that way I can make the completed pieces, and then I can start making my molds of those pieces. Well, that's the plan for this episode, so let's get to work. Okay, so before I go any further, I just want to let you guys know something. I could have totally destroyed these fender flares, and if you guys ever decide to do this, if you guys ever decide to follow along with what I'm doing here, then I don't want you guys to make that mistake. So the whole body filler on the fender flares, if I was going to go with my original plan and make the molds from the fender flares on the car, then it would have made sense to put the body filler on. As I'm kind of changing what I'm doing and I need to take the fender flare plugs off, it makes more sense to leave it just foam. It'll flex when pulling off the blue tape. You guys can see that's what I'm using to peel it up. So it works really, really well if it's just foam. So it's not a good idea to put body filler on if you want to remove the fender flares to make your molds. If you wanted to make the molds on the car, then it makes more sense to do the body filler, obviously, because you need to make it smooth. But if you're going to remove them, no body filler. I just want to let you guys know that before I went any further, so I could give you guys that info. All right, so I did some work. Now the car looks like this. So good. Boom, there we go. So there it is. Now the diffuser has to be shaped, obviously, so that's just got the general idea of it need to be on the one end bumper. Got my front pieces for the bumper, or the fender flare. Got the fender flares on both sides. Got the rear fender flares. I got the pieces for the rear bumper, and I've got the, well, pieces to match in the fender flare, and then I got the pieces for the rear bumper. Look at that though. Would you just look at it? So good. Alright, so where that leaves us for this video. So things that I had planned for the video was sand the foam that I put onto the flares that tried to fill some of those gaps. So I had to sand that foam off. That I got taken care of. The next thing was I had to remove the diffuser. So that one was super simple, easily taken care of. The other thing that I had to do was cover the fenders in body filler. Now, I just want to reiterate, that was not the right approach because I was going to take the fenders, the plugs off of the car. So that one didn't happen, so I'm just gonna kind of scrub that out. Finalize the rear bumper pieces. I was able to do that. I had added foam to that side by the gas door and got those finalized. So really happy with how those turned out. Those are good to go. So boom, that one's checked off the list. Next thing is remove the plugs. Got that taken care of. That's all done. And then I actually had to cut the seams for the rear fenders because I didn't get that done before. That came out really nicely. So that is the list for episode 5. That's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you guys are excited about the build. I'm super excited. I've gotten a lot of positive response, a lot of people following, you know, either Instagram or my YouTube channel. If you guys want to stick around for more, obviously you guys definitely subscribe. I'd love to have you stick around and see the progress of the build. The other thing is like the video if you enjoyed it. And finally, you guys definitely follow me on Instagram because that's where I'm going to post up more recent pictures of what the car actually looks like in real time. All right guys, well that's going to do it for this episode. Have a fantastic day and I will see you in the next video.